the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Entering play call screen.
Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Michigan's offense will take the field first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. Lowers those pads. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. You just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. On the move, it's Marshall. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really hard to do, because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He'll pull it down, breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Entering option is set.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point one.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
And auction is set to.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He's got it on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. Second sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go, and you're seeing it here on the big stage.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Auction is set to.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Farrell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. To the air, it's Stone. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Wildcats are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Second down coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside from the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Looking for space. It's Haynes. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. Off to the races to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Michigan. He would not be denied.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
And option is set to
on to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their use. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
RPO red by flat.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. To throw, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch, it's Haynes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Option is set.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Turning it on!
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Option is set.
And the Wolverines have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Drills him with the stiff arm. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Option is set. 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 Option is set.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Option is set.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
firing to the right, complete. He's down at the one,
Entering
and they
play call.
almost
Goes to
had the
45
touchdown pass on that
phase.
one.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw, now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defense, when you get so excited, you force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
This guy fits the bill. Big, sturdy Michigan pocket passer.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, when Michigan's had their best teams, they got to have that balance, right? You got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake and then make the decision, get the ball out, and get some first downs.
Let's go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Ocean from the wideout. Going to the running game. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
Screen reel is selected.
From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Play call.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
Entering play call. You have 5 options.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback.
Option is set.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Stone. He's got it down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Option. Option is set.
And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Option is set.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Grab near the sticks, it's Morgan. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target. But then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Option is set. 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 Option is set.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day. And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Northwestern, 0.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Option is set to. Option is set to.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll leave it with him. Shows him the stiff arm. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Back to pass, it's Underwood. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Haynes.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Option is set.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Farrell. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Stone. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Option is set to.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Option is set.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Let's go.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Black boy, Black boy, 2.
Back to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Option is set. Option is set. Option is set.
The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
HP power.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPO, so just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
Get ready.
Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan!
Option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Northwestern will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day.
Enter inside zone.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. The short hands. It's Marsh. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Option is set.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's McCulley. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. This defense right now, they have no answers.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's McCulley. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestion. Option is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Option is set.
And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Stone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Coach suggestions.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Empty and spacing is selected.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He managed a few
Entering
yards on
play
that
call,
return, but
coach
the bigger play was the
suggestions. There are
fact that
6
they forced the
categories.
turnover. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stone. Gets it to him on the screen.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. What a terrible, terrible shank. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Entering option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
There are 6 categories.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass, it's Stone. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Northwestern right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
There are 6 categories.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Pace, 27, jump.
The snap sets up to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Punt is in the air on 4th down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews